Hi guys, so today I will be sharing another cupcake recipe called Mocha Chiffon Cupcake with cream cheese icing. This is 1.5 tablespoon of coffee, 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder, half a tablespoon of cocoa powder. I use Dutch process, 1 1/4 cup of cake flour, 6 tablespoons of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, 6 tablespoons of milk, and 4 egg yolks. Preheat the oven at 170 to 175 degrees Celsius. Combine the milk and the instant coffee. Give it a mix and set this aside. Combine the cake flour, cocoa powder, salt, and baking powder. Give it a mix and then set this aside as well. We will sift this later. Combine the egg yolks and the sugar. Whisk this until it is light pale yellow. Just like this. Now add in the vegetable oil. Add the coffee milk mixture. Sift in the dry ingredients. Then mix until it is well combined. Now this is ready. We will set this aside. 6 tablespoons of sugar, half a teaspoon of cream of tartar, and 4 egg whites. So beat the egg whites until it is frothy. Once it is frothy, add the cream of tartar. If you don't have cream of tartar, you can use lemon juice or white vinegar, same amount. Then gradually add the sugar. Once the sugar is all in, continue beating until you reach stiff peak stage. And this is now the stiff peak stage. We're going to combine the meringue and the cake batter in 3 additions using the folding method. Just make sure that you don't over mix this or else you will deflate the meringue. And this is now ready. Now I have a cupcake pan lined with parchment paper. Fill each hole about 3/4 of the way full, and then we're going to bake this in a preheated oven at 170 to 175 degrees Celsius for about 20 to 25 minutes, or until when you insert a skewer in the middle of the cupcake and the skewer comes out clean. Before baking, give it a light tap. And this is what they look like after baking. Let them cool down completely. For this recipe, I made about 20 large cupcakes. Move on to the icing. This is half a tablespoon of warm milk and half a tablespoon of instant coffee. Mix them together. We're going to make the icing. Now the coffee mixture, and then I have half a cup of room temperature butter, 250 grams of cream cheese, and 3 cups of sifted icing sugar. So to begin, combine the 250 grams of cream cheese and half a cup of butter. So make sure that they're both at room temperature so it's easier to mix. Using an electric mixer, beat the two ingredients together. Once it is well combined, gradually add the coffee mixture. At this point, we will slowly add the icing sugar, but before that, using a spatula, scrape down the side of the bowl. So I added the icing sugar in 3 additions. And the icing is now ready. So I'm going to put this into a piping bag. Make sure that your cupcake has cooled down completely. Then put the icing on top of the cupcake. It doesn't need to be perfect for me because I will put chocolate chips on the side. So I'm putting icing roughly. So I've got small or mini chocolate chips in here. Then I'm going to add this onto the side of the icing. I wash my hands, don't worry. My hands are clean. By the way, if you don't have mini chocolate chips, you can use chocolate shavings. So just to finish off the design, I'm putting mini chocolate chips in the center of the icing. And this is the finished product. I hope you give this a try. I can guarantee that you're not gonna be disappointed with this recipe. It is really good. So give it a try. And just to show you what it looked like when you cut into the cupcakes, this is very light and the coffee flavor is just right. It's not overly sweet. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next week. Bye!